Alright, so now let's see how we record a basic macro and understand how it is used to automate stuff. Now, if you are new to VBA macros, recording macro is an essential feature that you should explore a lot. If you are a seasoned VBA expert, then it's more likely that you use recording macro to kind of get the code and use it in your project. So let's see how we use it. Now, to demonstrate that, let me have a quick example. So I'm typing something upscale technologies. Okay, what I want to do here is I want to format this cell with some changes. So like I want to make it bold, I want to make it italic, underline, change the background color, change the font color, increase the font size to 14. But once I do it, I want the same kind of steps to be performed on some another cell, like maybe on this cell or salon. So I want to do it once and I want Excel to remember it while I do all these steps. So that's what we call record a macro. So what it does, it records all the steps that I'm going to do. So how do I do that? I go to developer tab and I say record macro. When I click, I get this box. Let me give the name here, maybe say code1 underscore recorded something. Don't worry about the shortcut key right now. Make sure that the option here is this macro workbook. The description is my first recorded macro. Alright, the moment you click OK, remember after you click OK, anything that you do, Excel records it. Any action that you take, Excel records it. So be careful and do not click unnecessarily anywhere, or do not do anything else that you don't want Excel to record. Alright, so I click OK and I am in cell I4, which has the value upskill technologies. So remember, do not click anywhere else. I'm in this cell. I go to the home tab. I click on bold. I click on italic. I click on underline. I change the background color to yellow. I change the font color to red. I increase the font size to 14. That's it. These are the things that I want it to do. So I've done all these actions and you see Excel is recording it. How do I know that it's recording? If I move down here and you see a button here, it says a macro is currently recording, click to stop recording. I'm hovering over it, I'm not clicking it, so I'm just keeping my cursor over it. Do not click. So when you click, you're stopping the code. Okay, so now I have done all the steps that I want and I want to stop the recording. So I either can hit here or I can go to the developer tab and click on stop recording. So this time I'll do it this way. I click here and now the recording has stopped. How do I know that it stopped? Because here now the button shows record macro, so it's ready to record another one, and here as well it says no macros are currently recording, click to begin recording a new macro. Right, so I have saved one macro with some steps. If I want to apply the same steps on this cell, all I have to do is click on this cell and say Excel that I just performed few steps. I gave it a name, perform the same steps again for me. How do I do that? I click on macros. This is the list of macros. The shortcut is Alt F8. When I click on this, I get all these macros. So don't worry if you are not getting all this, you might get only one. So this is the macro that you have, the code1 recorded, and make sure that it is in this workbook. And if you see, the description also is there, my first recorded macro. And here once you select, you have an option to run it. So I click on run, and guess what, it does all those steps again here. So all the things like bold, italic, underline, background color change and font color change, everything has been done already. So this is how you have automated a few particular steps. I can write anything else, info at skilltechnologies.com. I want this to be of the same format. I go to macros, I click on run. There you go. So it has done everything that I want for me. Of course, you can argue that I have the format painter that I can copy from one cell and paste it on another, but here the intent is not to use an option in Excel, but rather understand the steps that you have which can be automated. So there were five to six steps that were involved in making this into a different format. Those were automated and those were used elsewhere. Thank you.